Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is the Stitch and Colourist with Shelley Lewis. Yeah, today's video. I'm pre-recording this. It'll be my finished pages. I'm pre-recording it on Sunday. Is it the 25th today? I think it's about the 25th. I thought I would get ahead so I can actually get these books put away and get my next ones out. Not to mention I'm going to be pretty busy this week, so yeah. So today I made a note in my colouring journal in February. So out of February I've got 24 pages completed out of the month, so it's a little less than I did in January and very much less what I did in December. So I have done less this month. However, I have been doing a lot of reading lately, and I've been doing my cross stitch as well. I'll if I've got time after, I'll show you what I've been reading. But however, I may have only got 24 pages done this month, but I got a book finish. So the book finish that I got is the book that was included in my 10 books to finish for 2024. So now I only have 9 books to finish. I do apologise if it's a little glare, it's because I'm filming this in the evening. I thought I would get it done and at least then it's ready for me to edit and upload. So without further ado, we're going to go into what I've coloured. So as I said, I did 24 pages out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've got 14 books here, but I've worked in 13 books and I'll explain about the other book in a minute. So without further ado, we'll have a look at what I've done. So this is, no, I don't want to zoom you in. Yeah, that'll do. So this is Mystery Lines by Kira Shersheneva, and I did a couple in here. I completed this one, and this is of Leonardo DiCaprio, and I finished this using Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic gel pens. I love these. They are my favourite gel pens out of all of them. I recently did a video earlier today where I did a swatching video of some budget-friendly gel pens, and let's just say, yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it. But yeah, these are my favourite ones. However, they're not exactly cheap. They're not the most expensive brand, I don't think, but they're not cheap either. You can get them singular for about £2 each, or you can roughly get about a pack of 10 for about £15. So yeah, they're not the most cheapest, but they do work really nice. So I did that one, and I completed this one of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, I think it's called. And with this I used my Shuttle Art gel pens. Now the Shuttle Art gel pens are not the best by all means, however this turned out quite nice. It was really sparkly, so I'm quite pleased with that one. I'm pleased with how that turned out. So that was what I worked in Mystery Lines by Kira Shersheneva. So the next one, I thought I would get my favourite company, the Belber family, and this is Mystery Mosaic Cinema, and this is Guess the Movie. I'm not sure if this is on my books I don't think it's on my books to finish through. Let me just check. No, I don't think it is. No, it's not. It's not on my books to finish for 2024. However, in here I completed this one, and I used my Arteza Ink Onyx in here. It turned out well. The picture's not strong, however it looks quite neat, so I'm pleased with it. So yeah, Arteza Ink Onyx, and this is from the movie Kickboxer 1989. And I also completed this one of Marilyn Monroe, and this is from Gentlemen Prefer Blondes from 1953. It was kind of ironic doing this one, you know, because I've recently finished a book which was The Assassination of Marilyn Monroe. It was very good, very good. And I coloured this in the meantime when I wasn't reading, so I was pleased with that one. And again, it was with my Arteza Inconic fine liners. So that's what I did in that one. So in this one, we've got Disney Princess, Collages Magiques Mysteries, and this is by Hachette Janice. And I completed 2 out of here. I did this one. Wasn't my best colouring, needless to say. I was trying to do the long stroke art with brush pens, and I was just like doing, instead of colouring like that, I was doing the long stroke art bit, and it was okay at first, it was working at first, but then I got onto the larger spaces and here it looks quite streaky and patchy. However, it's a finished page, so that'll do for me. And I completed this one here, and I don't think, no, I didn't use my brush markers to do this. I just used normal, I think it was a selection of Staedtler Triplus and Stabilo 68. I didn't get the colours exact, I never do, but it was alright. Yeah, it was alright, I had fun doing that. So that's Disney Princess, Collages Magiques Mysteries. So the next one of my new favourite kind of books, is the Mystery Circles, Happy Spring, colour by number, and this is by Sachin Sachdeva. I did a previous video where I did a haul and a flip through of all of his Mystery Circles books, so if you do want to check that video out, it should be in the colouring book flip through playlist. So I did this one, and I used the brush stroke method, and I've got to say, in these it really works doing that, using that method, the brush stroke, and it does work really well. I'm really pleased with that. I absolutely love it. And I even added, I don't think you're going to be able to tell on camera, but I added a tiny little bit of gel pen to outline the circles. Can you see that there? So I did that on these red circles, and I also did a little bit on his beak, if you can see that. So I thought it was that little bit added extra to it, and I like it. But because obviously the ink was going through the other page, it's hard to see the darkened out colours what I needed on that page. I think I went to the back of the book, and yes, I did, and I completed this one. And again, I used the same method, the brush stroke method, and it's relaxing. It's quite relaxing doing that. And again, I got a glitter gel pen, and I outlined, I don't think you're going to be able to tell, but I outlined round here. It's got a slight bit of sparkle, but I'm not sure if you're going to tell it that much. But anyhow, I did that one, and I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun working on that. So that is Mystery Circles, Happy Spring, colour by number by Sachin Sachdeva. So the next one is another Mystery Circles, Happy Christmas, colour by number by Sachin Sachdeva. And I think I might have used the same, yeah I did. I used the same method of brush colouring, brush stroke colouring. And for this picture, I used my Ohuhu dual tip brush markers, and it works out really well. I quite like that. I didn't put any extra glitter gel pen round, because them was in my other pencil case, and I shifted them up back upstairs, and I was using some other pens. And I did this one, the Gingerbread Man. Now the gingerbread man guarantee turned out probably a lot darker than what I wanted to colour him. But it turned out well, and I really, really enjoyed that. And in fact, I might include one of the Mystery Circles books in my next finish page. This one, I didn't get on well with this one. I really didn't. I don't know what it was. When I was sorting out my books for this month, February, for my rotation, I thought, oh no, I'll get this book out because I've not coloured in it, hardly. I did one picture, so I thought I could do with showing it some love. This is Colour by Numbers Masterpieces, and this one is by, let me see, this one's by Paragon Books Ltd. That was a page I'd done before. Now the colour palette for these, they're alright, but some of them are hard to match. But I found when I started colouring this picture, I lost interest so quick. I wasn't feeling the love for this book. I really was not feeling the love for this book at all. So I think this might be a book that I do pass on, because I was like, when I was colouring, I was like, I'm really not enjoying this. So I put it to the side and I thought, yeah, I might just pass that book on. So yeah, that was an unfortunate for this one. I just wasn't feeling the love for it. You know what it's like when you get a book out you haven't worked in for ages and you're like, yeah, I'm just not feeling it. However, back onto the happier stuff. So, Star Mosaic Book 2 by the Belber family. This is the book that I completed from my 10 books to finish for 2024. And yeah, I completed this book now. So now I've only got 9 books to finish. So I completed this one. Most of them was with alcohol markers, the pictures. I completed this one. Again, alcohol markers. I completed this one. And again, it was with alcohol markers. I completed this. No, I didn't. I'm skipping a page. I completed that one. Alcohol markers. It's alright, you might hear my little girl in the background. And I completed this one, and this one was with just normal felt tip pens. Worked out well. And I did that one with normal felt tip pens because they were water hands, so I thought, you know what, I'll just use them. So yes, I have my first completed book for 2024, and it's the first one, so I've got 9 more books to do. I haven't got much, have I? So yeah, completed book. What I'll do is I'll do a separate video of this, and I'll do a flip through of the pages of my completed book, so I'm going to put that to the side. So the next one, we have Mystery Mosaics, colour by number with 3mm sections. This is Wow Cartoons, and this is by the Belber family. Now this one is one that was devoted to Shelley Lewis, which is what? Me. So thank you again, Belber family, for that. I hadn't worked in it much, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to work in that. So this is the one that I completed in here. I think I only did one in here. Yeah, I completed this one. And I finished this a couple of days ago. And I used my Arteza Iconics in here. And I'm pleased with how that turned out. It looked really cute. And yeah, I'm happy with that one. So that is Mystery Mosaics, Wow Cartoons by the Belber family. So this is one that I've been really enjoying, and I've also got a work in progress in this. So this will be a book that I'll be keeping out because I'm really enjoying it. I love Final Destination. I love the Final Destination films. This is colouring book, dots, lines and swirls. Because I love Final Destination. I've seen all the films. Can't wait for the sixth one to come out. The minute it does come out at the cinema, I'll be down there. But it's bloody frustrating because they did books novelisation on the 1, 2 and 3rd film. However, you can't, in the UK you can get them. However, for some reason they go for stupid money because I think they're out of print now. And at first I thought it was because they were from the US. However, when I looked on eBay, I looked on the back of the book, and on the back of the book it's got a UK price range, which originally it was $7.99. However, people are selling them now for like the 3rd one, like £60 or even higher, £100. The 1st and 2nd one is absolutely ridiculous. I'll go for about 150, 200. And them are the one books that I want. Yeah, maybe one day, maybe one day. But anyhow, up until then, I'll just enjoy the films and this Lines and Dots. So in here, I completed this one of Alex Browning. Now, this scene is from Final Destination 1 because he was only in the first one. And this is a scene when he's just got back home from the disaster from Flight 180, and he's watching the news of the night when his parents are asleep on the settee. He's having a glass of water. So, yeah, that's from that scene. We've got... Did I do this? No, that was from a while ago, and that one was... Yeah. We got this one, and this one is it's Final Destination 1, and it is Krista and Blake. If you've ever seen the Final Destination films, in the first one, when Alex's friend Todd's talking to him, and he's saying, I can't say the word, but when he says to Alex, let's go for a poop, and basically because you don't want to poop on the plane, if Krista and Blake go in there. So yeah, that's from this one. This is the scene when Alex Browning is on the plane just before he has a premonition, and Krista and Blake come up to him to ask him if he can change seats. So yeah, we've got this one. I think I was a bit unsure about this one. It from the top half it looks like Clear Rivers, because I noticed the hair in the necklace, but from the bottom part it just looks wrong. I don't recognise her from... I can usually recognise them from the movies, but this... Actually, I do now, looking through the camera. I didn't know which scene this was from before, but I do now. It's from towards the end of Final Destination 1, when she's in the house and Alex is in the hideout at her father's cabin, and she's in the house just before it's actually her turn. Yeah, I didn't know that before, but I've just noticed it now. So, and this is the one that I'm working on. I'm a little bit disappointed with this one because with these books, you know, they are kind of hit and miss. And of some of them, they do have the spaces missing where there's no circles. At first, I thought it was you had to colour that bit, but I don't know, I was using a gel pen and I thought I'm not doing that. So I'll just work around it. And seeing it now, I know what scene this is from, but because the picture isn't finished yet, I'm not going to tell you. So yeah, that's that one. That will definitely be staying in my rotation for March. My favourite book. I'm going to be sad when I've finished all the pictures out of here. But hey, I might even have the books by then. So yeah. So we've got 3D Illusions, one colour colouring book, and this is by Sun Life Drawing. Now I have only done one picture out of here because I wanted to do another picture on a colour and chat. However, I've not got the time, I hadn't had the time to do that yet, so this one might be another one I'll leave in rotation for March so I can do that colour and chat. But the picture I have done is this one. And this is again using a hybrid dual metallic gel pen, and I'm pleased with how that turned out. It looks really, really easy. So yeah, I will be leaving that one out for this rotation in March. We've got Paper Cut Art Christmas, colour by number by Sachin Sachdeva. I was trying to grab some books out that I haven't coloured in a while, so I thought I'll grab this one out. So I did this one in here. Cute, I quite like it. The only difference that I didn't do with this one is the background. It required the background to be coloured. Number 12, which was light blue. However, I really did not fancy colouring the whole of the background in blue. It would have took up a lot of the ink, so I left it white, but I coloured the frame and I quite like it. I think it still turned out well and it looks more 3D, so yeah, enjoyed that one. Just a couple more to go. So we've got Paper Cut Art Silhouettes, colour by number by Sachin Sachdeva, and the one I did out of here was this one, and I just used normal felt tip pens for this. This didn't really have a lot of background and it's just the sky, so I didn't mind colouring that because it's only that top bit there. It's just when there's a wide area that I'm a bit iffy. But I have recently brought some Crayola Twistables that when I do these books, I'm going to use those to do the background in, so I'm not using my alcohol markers. So I did the frame in here as well. And it turned out alright, not too bad. I was pleased with that one. So last two. So we've got this one, which is Heart Mosaic, and it is Animal Friendship, and this is by the Belber family. Now this is their most recent book, and I just want to say thank you to the Belber family for sending me this book for a review. I really do appreciate it, and I had fun working in this one. So I did two pictures out of here. I did this one and I used my Copics. Please don't shout at me. I haven't got many Copics for the simple reason is, one, they're very expensive to get. You can get them individually. They are refillable, however the refills are a little bit harder for me to get unless you order them. But with how much I checked last time, to reorder them and for the postage, fair enough, I could probably refill it maybe a couple of times, but it'd just be worth just to get the singular pen again. So at the minute I've got my small collection of Copics, not many, but I haven't got any more at the moment. I would like to get some more, but I don't know. I've got to check which ones I've got and which ones I haven't got. But the picture turned out really, really well. And I completed this one. And, oh, I used Tombows in this, my Tombow pens. And it worked well. The colour, that wasn't supposed to be pink, by the way. That was supposed to be light grey. Why I coloured it pink, I'll never know. I must have had the light switched off when I was colouring, so I don't know, but it's a finished page, so there. So yeah, I enjoyed that one a lot. And the last one is this one. This is Halloween Nightmare, colour by number, black background, and this is by Colour Questopia. I do love Colour Questopia books as well. I haven't got all of them because the simple fact is I can't afford all of them. And I've not got many places to put them, so I thought I would grab an older one out. So talking about older one, when was this published? I'm just looking now. It'd help if I looked on the right page, wouldn't it? 2021, so it's not that old. Not that older. But in here I did this one. I used normal felt tip pens to do this. That bit, for some reason, his face and that jacket, I was getting a bit bored doing that. I don't know why, but I was. But I enjoyed colouring the pumpkin bits. I quite enjoyed that. So I did that one. And with these books, they always have trial pages at the back. So as I colour a page at the front, I like to do a page from a trial page at the back. And the one that I did was this one here. And this is the trial page from an older book, and I'll have a look and I'll be able to tell you which one it's from. Yeah, oh, we've got yellowing on there. I'm going to have to find out which markers that I've got are actually causing the yellowing. We've got it on the back of there as well, but I didn't write it down. I'm going to have to find out which ones they are, and yeah. So we've got Horror and Nightmare Creatures, black background. That's the trial page. I have got that book, so I'll have to grab that book out. So, but this is the one I did out of there, and I think it turned out well. So that is all that I've coloured for the month of February. I can't believe we're nearly at the end of February already. It didn't seem that long ago that we was in December. Sorry about the shaky camera. Yeah, it didn't seem that long ago that we was in December. So I've enjoyed the majority of colouring this month. As I said, I didn't get so many pages done, but I got some done. But I also got my cross stitch done as well. I did a fair bit of cross stitch, and I've done a fair bit of reading. So yeah, I enjoyed it. The only one I didn't enjoy was this one, so I'll probably be passing this on. I don't know, taking it to a charity shop. It just, yeah, it just weren't for me in the finish. And I'm quite pleased with that. I got this book completed. So before you go, I'll let you know what I'm reading. So, as you know, I've been doing a lot of reading lately. Well, you might know. Especially if you're following me on TikTok or Instagram. I'm now reading this. Now, my recent finish was The Assassination of Marilyn Monroe. It was a big, thick book, and it was like 600 and odd pages. It took me longer to go through that, but I enjoyed every minute of it. And so the next one I started with this one. This is Cruel Tide by Judith. No, it's Judith Farrow novels and by Ruth Sutton. My mother-in-law borrowed me this book from the home she's at, so I've got to give it back to her. So I'll just read a little bit of the back. So, a gruesome discovery on the beach may just give local reporter Judy Farrow her first real chance to impress her editor. Assisted by young DC Tom Tognarelli, Judith is dragged into a dangerous mere of corruption and deceit where truth and justice struggle to prevail. Cumbrian author Ruth Sutton's first crime novel is set in England's rugged far northeast, and is the most first in a new series of novels featuring journalist Judith Farrow, and builds on some of the settings and characters contained in a previous trilogy, Between the Mountains and the Sea. So it is a really good book. As you can tell, I'm past halfway. I'm about 3/4 of the way through. Now, in this book, The Tide, it talks about Morecambe Bay and around that area, and it's quite interesting because it's actually where I live. So it's not a true crime novel, it's actually fiction, but to read round about Morecambe Bay area, it was quite interesting. So yeah, I'm very much enjoying that at the minute, and I'll definitely have finished this by the end of the week. So yeah, if you like your crime novels, your fiction ones, check out Ruth Sutton. You'll probably either be able to find it on Amazon or eBay. So there you go. So anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it for now, because I've got to get all of these books put back upstairs and fish out my rotation for March. I've got a couple here, about 2, that I'm going to put into the rotation next month, because I've got a whip in the Final Destination, and I want to do a colour and chat from the other one. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please feel free to give the video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please consider pressing that subscribe button. It would be lovely to have you here, and I appreciate every single one of you. I love seeing all of your comments and your likes as well. That really does help me out when you do like the video. And before I go as well, if there's anyone out there that enjoys their gaming and gaming channels, please feel free to check out Crow Angel Gaming. That's my husband's channel. It does a lot of online work where he goes, when he's actually into the game, he'll take you into the game as he's playing it. So it's definitely worth checking out if you do like your gaming. And at the minute he's working on Elder Scrolls. I get mixed up with Elder Scrolls and another one, but yeah, he's working on Elder Scrolls at the moment. So yeah, feel free to go and check it out. He's very up to date with his gaming knowledge, so if you do have any questions, it's definitely worth seeking out. He'll be able to tell you. So anyway guys, I'm going to get going now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. So goodbye for now guys. Bye.